Smash Tana. 8, Evil X. 10 is Bat Ass. That's your captain for CBD this game. 12, Soccer Blue. 14, Dr. Cyanide. 16, Southern Discomfort. 18, Mel Malice. 24, Dewey Blocks. 33, Semantics. 34, Grimace. 38, Colette Razorcat. 69, Star Nicole. 80, Breezy. 90, Wee Bonnie Bruiser. 388, Queen of Hearts. And 626, Lilo and Stitches.
And for UINTA, we've got number 8, Taco Del Mar. Number 9, Miss Maladjusted. Number 24, Tenacious E. 314 is Bip. 626, Witch Slapped. 777, Colonel Skirts. Sorry. 807, Hell's Bell. 983, Eve Sokia. I'm so sorry, butchering. 4062, Reverend Paynard. 420, Astro. Number 5, Sick. Number 333, Bugs. Number 710, Mo. There we go, I got through it. I was so worried I wasn't going to before the whistle.
It's hard reading those names. It's hard reading the numbers, but we are officially starting this game with Jam 1. Looks like we have number 18 out there for CBD. That is Mel Malice.
And we've got 4062, Reverend Paynard.
Both jammers are still in the pack, trying to get their way out. Looks like Mel Malice is out in turn 2. That's your lead jammer for CBD.
Reverend Paynard is at the back of the pack there trying to get their footing. But it looks like we've got somebody looking for some points here.
Ooh, Malice is down. We got plenty of time to keep scoring points here. About 30 seconds left of this jam.
Reverend Paynard is out now for UINTA.
Malice calls it. We'll look at the scoreboard to see how many points we have. It looks like 4 for CBD. Looks like we have ourselves a power jam out there.
Already for CBD.
That's right. Looks like we have Evil X out there on the jammer line doing the deed for CBD.
Who's here rooting for CBD? This is a power jam for CBD. Let's hear it.
That's right. We heard a couple of cheers. She's out, and CBD defense is trying to hold one in the back there as she comes around to get some points during this jam.
UINTA build a little bit of a wall there, but it doesn't seem to matter much.
Yeah, she skated right on by without anybody touching her. We got 30 seconds left of this jam, this power jam. Wow, beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Don't you love a good jump, Suki?
It's so beautiful thing. And it looks so easy, and yet I know I break a hip and probably 2 ankles.
Yeah, CBD is doing a great job playing offense for Evil X out there. We've got enough time for her to come back around and maybe score a few more points.
Absolutely. This is a very successful power jam for CBD right here at the outset. UINTA's trying to get some strategy going and get something built here in the back to hopefully stop that as we run out of time.
That was an excellent power jam by CBD. Although it looks like maybe we're going to switch it up because I see a star on that penalty board. So now we've got a power for UINTA.
So we're going to switch it up. We're going to switch it out.
We're waiting to see how many points were scored in that past jam. Looks like we got 18. So despite the penalty going on for the jammer, that was very successful point-wise. But we're switching it back to UINTA with the power this time.
And it looks like number 5, Sick, is actually going to be taking that for UINTA, going hard against the rail there at the high, trying to reposition themselves a little bit to get through. Score right now is 22-0, but we've still got plenty of time. UINTA trying to make the most out of this power jam. Sick coming around, getting past that last CBD blocker.
Fun fact, Sick most recently graduated. I'm like, what's the word? Got drafted to a home team here at Arizona Derby Dames and is now playing their first roller rage, doing a great job out there as jammer for UINTA.
Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations to Sick for that. Big moment here. Got pushed out onto the infield briefly, but is back up and at it again. I don't know about you, Bally, but this has been like the most rough and tumble day. I have been seeing bodies flying all over the place.
Yeah, that last game was a little murdery, but it's so fun to watch, so I can't be too upset about it.
It's a physical sport. The physical part's fun.
All right, waiting on the points for that power jam as well.
Looks like a couple of personnel changes, some chit chat.
Looks like Sick was able to pick up 4 points for White, bringing the score 22 CBD for UINTA.
And
we've got an official timeout here. Going to take a break and let the regulators discuss a few things.
Real quickly, we have another lost item that came flying off, we think, from one of the skaters, a watch. So if you get an opportunity, come up and see us about that. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Vendor Village right at the front there. We've got Joy Road journals, t-shirts, wallets, handbags, engraved spoons, hats, jewelry, and journals. Also, IV medics are here. Okay, let's cross that out. They were only here till 3 o'clock, but they were here. Coffin Draggers, custom merch made by the Coffin Draggers to help raise money for AZZD. Please go check them out. They're one of our home teams, and every little bit helps in protecting and keeping our space. We've also got Red Hoat Print Shop offering printing services. Go check them out. Iced Up was here for a sweet treat. Check them out online maybe. And it looks like we're going to get back in the action. We've got 807 Hell's Bells for UINTA. Pardon, that was Hell's Bell. No S on the end.
That's Soccer Blue out there for CBD. Pushing their way to the front. UINTA is doing a great job holding, but they're able to push through as lead jammer.
Hell's Bells looking like they're struggling just a little bit against the CBD defense. They're at the high. Coming around, though, for points is that CBD jammer not meeting too much opposition.
Yeah, Soccer Blue skates on by, coming around for a second scoring pass, while UINTA is trying to hold back CBD players. Oh, trying to do a panty pass, and it is not successful.
Hell's Bells not giving up, though, and does get out of the pack for
We've got
UINTA.
Soccer Blue coming around again, scoring some more points. 6 seconds left on the clock. Time runs out. Let's see how many points Blue was able to score. Or maybe they're black this time. My bad. $13 points there for CBD, bringing the score 35-4. This is Jam 5 now.
And we've got Mel Malice jamming for CBD, and it looks like Reverend Paynard is back for UINTA, and Reverend is our lead jammer as he scores, or trying to score some points here, coming around pretty quick. But it looks like Mel Malice is coming up behind too, hoping to score a few. Reverend Paynard just keep on going,
Yeah.
Not going to call it.
Calls it, but I believe both jammers got a good majority of those points. Mel Malice would not have gotten the 5th one for UINTA, but let's see what's on the scoreboard here. (4-4) for both teams. Score is now 39 CBD, 8 UINTA.
And UINTA's got Bugs 333 on the line. A little shoulder shimmy there. Thank you, Bugs.
Or is it 314?
And it looks like it's Dr. Cyanide for
Yeah, that's right.
CBD.
That's
Those
right.
bubble letters are super cute, but they're kind of hard to read.
Bugs is trying to make their way out of this pack. Still locked in.
Oh, Bugs holds on there at the coping and comes out for UINTA.
Dr. Cyanide comes off, but so did a UINTA skater, so she's back on. Calls it off. Looks like we got Sick back out there on the jammer line for UINTA. I believe.
And Evil X, I believe that is. That's on the
Yes.
line for CBD. Oh, hold that thought. All right, looks like we got another timeout, so I will see if I have any more Vendor Village people. I think we're good on Vendor Village. Check them out. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. There's also some really cool like photo opportunities available. You can stick your head through the wooden sign and get your picture taken so you look like a roller derby player. So check out that.
All right, it looks like CBD picked up 3 points, but I'm also seeing, is that a jammer in the box? Is this going to be a power? It's a mystery.
Oh, I do see a star. It looks like you're correct.
I see it now. Yes. So
Ooh, the plot thickens.
this is going to be a great opportunity for UINTA to score some more points and get the score a little bit closer. Although this will require CBD to have solid defense. So let's see what's going to happen.
Shout out to those who are watching on Twitch. Drop your comments in the Twitch channel. We will definitely be happy to kind of shout some people out for you. Provide some support for your favorite players.
Looks like we got Sick out there doing this power jam. UINTA's going to have to help him out, do some nice offensive playing while CBD is having some solid defense to hold Sick back.
UINTA has a nice chance here to collect some points. Sick gets kind of pushed off into the infield, but is actually back on the track now, hoping to make it through the pack so they can complete some scoring passes. CBD doing a nice job, though, defensively, kind of keeping them back. The name of the game during the power jam is to eat the clock, right? You want to take as many seconds off of it as you possibly can. And Sick is out. Ready to score some points. CBD kind of regrouping there in the pack. Looks like they're trying to build a wall there, which could prove interesting for Sick as they come around.
UINTA wants to slow this pack down a little bit so it's not so hard for Sick to score these points.
Yeah.
Break it up so that Sick can move on through. Let's see how many can they get.
Sick's fighting their way against a couple of CBD players there at the high, gets pushed off in the infield as time runs out.
Good fight, Sick.
And it looks like on the jammer line, we've got Semantics, otherwise known as Spammy. Sam's collected a few nicknames since being here in Arizona. So it's Sam, Sammy, Pam, Semantics. I threw it all together and just call him Spammy now. And we've got Hell's Bell, number 807.
We got some technical difficulties here with the clock that we're trying to change. Give us just a moment as we get that fixed. I think we're set. The clock kept going and it needed to stop. Therefore, we had to make some changes, but we're back and ready to go. Let's wait for that whistle.
What's a tournament without a few technical challenges? It happens.
Yeah, to be expected. And we thank you guys for being patient.
All right, back on the track here. And it looks like we are still going to roll with Semantics and Hell's Bell on our jammer line.
All right, looks like Semantics took off the jammer star, potentially going to do a panty pass, or maybe it's just strategy here to see what's going to happen. Oh, successful panty pass there.
And it looks like our lead jammer is...
Is that Breezy? Number 80.
That is Breezy. Good job.
Beautiful.
Easy Breezy. Hell's Bell's managed to get Hell's Bell. I keep saying bells. It's one bell. Hell's Bell is out, also out of the pack.
I'm surprised. Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh.
There we go.
And they take a tumble, but they're not phased.
Looks like Breezy not only had a successful panty pass, but racked up 4 points for CBD with score now of 46-11.
We've still got 4:35 left in this half. And it looks like we've got Reverend Paynard again for UINTA. Did I just say that wrong again? No, UINTA. UINTA.
You into me? That's Evil X there for CBD, number 8.
That's going to be Evil X.
UINTA
and we've
is
got a
lead
jammer
jam,
race.
But Evil X is hot on their tail, forcing them to call it off.
I would have called it off if X was on my tail too.
I know, right? Actually, Suki, you are funny.
All right. And, oh yes, there we go. I like that.
That's Mel Malice out there, number 18 for CBD.
I was so transfixed by Bug's little dance there that I kind of forgot who the other jammer was.
Bugs is out as your lead jammer for UINTA. Looks like we might have a panty pass there for CBD. Bugs is coming around, hopefully scoring some points. We've got some successful defense by UINTA in the front.
We got a
holding
little
back
pile up
Malice.
here. Everybody's up though, back on the track.
Bugs still actively skating and scoring points. A little bit of a tumble there in turn 1, but things are still moving. Bugs is still on their feet. Not quite sure who has the star for CBD.
I lost track of that too.
Oh, I think Malice still has it in her hand, number 18. That's the jam. Nice fight, Bugs. Let's see how many points you got there. We've got a timeout for Black. CBD is taking a timeout for their team. This is going to be your 30-minute reminder. If you have not already received a 10-minute complimentary massage by Tucci, they are here until 6 o'clock, so roughly, 35 or so minutes. Tucci specializes in deep tissue, trigger point therapy, and much more. So make sure you head on over, check them out. They're here until 6 o'clock tonight, and they will not be here tomorrow. All right, we've got 2.5 minutes left of this half. Looks like we've got Sick back out on the jammer line for UINTA.
And it looks like soccer blue for CBD. Blue
Looks
making
like
a
Soccer
big,
Blue
big,
is getting out
big move
just
there to
before
come out of the
turn
pack.
one. Lead jammer for CBD, while Sick is in the back trying to get out of that defensive wall. They make their way out, although CBD, Soccer Blue, is coming around and trying to get all those points, immediately calls it.
Soccer Blue was moving with a lot of speed there. Collected their points, called it off.
Efficient and effective.
All right, looks like we've got Hell's Bell for UINTA and
Dr. Cyanide
thank
for
you.
CBD. Trying to get out of all of those defensive players and snakes by. That's Dr. Cyanide there as your lead jammer.
Hell's Bells takes a little bit of a tumble there on the infield, but looking to get back on as Dr. Cyanide's coming around to score some points. Ooh, doing a little dance there along the edge.
Little
Very
tippy toe
nice.
action and gets right on by. We've got 30 seconds left of this jam. I saw the helmet panty come off for UINTA, although still in Hell's Bell hand, in their hand.
Dr. Cyanide coming around for a scoring pass here. Met up with a few UINTA players.
Yeah, some nice defense there by UINTA. Although Dr. Cyanide's coming around once again. We got about 4 seconds left. I think time is going to run out. I heard black 1-4 jammer penalty. So this is going to be a power for UINTA.
And this will be the last jam of the half too. So UINTA could make up some ground here and this half on a high note. And it looks like Reverend Paynard, there we go. I'll get it. I will. Is going to be doing this power jam.
I see a little bit of confusion, some things moving around before we get started here. Whistle will be blowing here in just a second, so everyone better get ready. I love a good shuffle, honestly. In the box, it's a little chaotic, but I love it. Oh, we're still moving around.
There's some personnel changes happening. Nope. Yes. No. Maybe. Oh, nope. Okay.
White is only down 1, whereas black is down, I think, 3. So this should be very advantageous for UINTA. Out already with 53 seconds left. The goal here would be to keep those CBD players from moving forward so that the jammer can come around and score those points. There he goes. A nice 3-wall there in the back by UINTA, trying to hold that CBD player to keep a slow,
And the bodies go up flying. Reverend Paynard getting back on the track, gonna meet up there with a CBD player. Tries to hold on, but ends up in the infield.
A second time.
Yeah.
No. That's tough. Waiting for that pack to keep moving forward. Now he can re-enter with 8 seconds left. Let's not forget those ghost points with the 3 CBD players in the box. Let's see how many points he was able to rack up. All right, that brings us to halftime. We're going to switch benches here. That was 10 points for UINTA. Pretty solid power jam, if you ask me.
We'll be back with you in approximately 5 minutes.
do switch benches, and, you know, pending your own preference, some people say having close bench is a little bit more of an advantage. So this should be an interesting second half for UINTA here. All right, we're back to the action. I heard a whistle and nobody's getting up there, but here we go. They are now getting on the track. Looks like we got Bugs doing the deed for UINTA, and that's Sam for CBD, number 33.
Just waiting for the go-ahead here. Start our second half. Lots of finger motions. Yes, yes, yes.
Finger motions, you know? It is part of Derby. It really is. All right. Sam really stays on his feet. How does he do that? Isn't that impressive?
That was really limber.
Actually.
You know, that little bit of stumble, and it didn't even slow him down, like hardly at all. So we're good.
Yeah, he did like a little knee tap, got back up. He's serving as our lead jammer while Bugs finally gets out of the pack in turn 3. Sam's coming up and trying to score some points. Makes his way through and calls it. All right, it looks like, wait a second, we got a power jam. We do have 4 points on the board from that last jam, but we did pick up a power. I'm guessing that was Bugs. That's all right. Is that Evil X out there, number 8 for CBD? That is. Evil X coming around pretty quickly to score some points for CBD. Jumps that coping and keeps moving. Evil X coming around one more time. Wow. Almost fell backwards, but kept her balance and is still moving. We've got kind of a slow pack here in turn 3 with UINTA of a 3-wall in the back. Ideally, they want to stop Evil X this time. Oh, but she breaks right through the seam and keeps going. We've got 17 seconds left on this clock. Plenty of time to come back around.
There was no hesitation by Evil X. Just broke right on through. Oh, and we're just kind of inching along. Pack is moving a little bit slowly. Oh, Evil X takes a hard tumble there.
Fun fact, even when you're in the air and you pass opposing skaters, you do score those points. So let's see how many points Evil X was able to rack up in that jam. That was 20 points there for Evil X for CBD. Huge, huge power jam. Nicely done.
And we've got Mel Malice on the line for CBD. And it looks like we've got Mo for UINTA. Oh, Mo takes a big tumble there, but gets back on the track, and it looks like Mel Malice is going to be our lead jammer, coming around to score some points. Pack's moving pretty quick. Mo's moving quickly with them, gets a momentary setback, comes back on. Mel's looking for some points here for CBD. Scoots right around thanks to those blockers.
Mel Malice is coming back around to score yet again while Mo is trying to get away from getting her points scored, but Malice just keeps on moving.
That was a really excellent defensive move there by 314 BIP. They were down, got up, raced the jammer over, and managed to do a little bit of blocking. So excellent effort on their part.
A couple more seconds left in this jam. Time is about to run out. Looks like Mel Malice picked up 10 points in that last jam, bringing the score 94 CBD, 26 UINTA.
Oh, this looks like we might have a power jam. It looks like Mo sitting in the penalty area. So we've got a CBD Power Jam. Who's excited about that? CBD Power Jam.
Sick trying to play defensively up front, but CBD sneaks past. Looks like Dr. Cyanide there power jamming for CBD. CBD's holding one UINTA skater there to the high while there's a 3-wall in the front, but Dr. Cyanide gets right on by, just jumps over, honestly.
Right? Just jump. No big deal. It looks good. It's fun.
I will say, playing this game, you have to be with your friends. So when skaters are playing individual defense, it's not nearly as effective. So Dr. Cyanide is just going right on through.
UINTA creating a 3-wall there with Sick and Taco.
That was 15 points there for CBD. Another effective power jam, bringing the score, breaking 100 now at 109 to 26.
And we've got Soccer Blue on the line for CBD and Hell's Bell for UINTA. Waiting for the all go. Go ahead. A couple position changes here. We've got the whistle and they're both off, both straight into the pack there.
We've got a 4-wall in the back holding that UINTA skater who is not able to move hardly at all, but we do have Soccer Blue in the front as your lead jammer for CBD.
Hell's Bell still fighting with those CBD players towards the back of the pack as Soccer Blue's coming up for some scoring.
Look at that tripod. That's very much a flat track move, and they have Hell's Bell totally blocked in there, cannot get out. I saw her take her helmet cover off, maybe try to pass it, but Soccer Blue is just coming around.
Collecting those points. UINTA doing their best to get their jammer out. That CBD wall is proving pretty darn effective, though.
Soccer Blue is hit off and has to honor that skater coming around from the back, has 6 seconds left to get on by. Looks like getting all of those points. The jam is over. I love a good fight in the box, right? Like box positioning is such a thing, and Sick running up there very quickly to hold their own. That was 10 points there for CBD.
We've still got 8 minutes left in the half. And on the line, we've got Reverend Paynard.
Looks like Evil X is out there for CBD. Both of these jammers are familiar in this game. Ooh, a little jammer on jammer defense. Did you see that?
Just bumped Dr. Cyanide right off of or Evil X, excuse me. Evil X right off of there. Reverend's coming around now as lead jammer, looking to gain some points. Evil X, though, isn't too far behind. The pack is moving at a pretty decent speed here. Going to make it a little more difficult for the Reverend to get some points.
White wants to slow down a little bit.
Right,
versus
of course,
chasing
yes.
Black, but that's not what's happening.
No, they're keeping it moving.
Looks like White was able to pick up 1 point in that jam, bringing the score to 27-119.
We've got Mel Malice back on the line for CBD and Bugs for UINTA. Bugs has got the moves tonight. I don't know if anybody's noticing this but me, but it's pretty awesome.
Both jammers are still in this pack trying to get out. UINTA doing a nice job holding that black jammer to the high. CBD is able to get out as lead jammer, and Evil X is on her way. That's not Evil X. I'm sorry. That's Mel Malice. 8-18. I'm super sorry, but Mel Malice is the one leading this jam for CBD. Lots of tumbling going on. Looks like dominoes a little bit, but Mel Malice is back on her feet, trying to get out. pushing the UINTA skaters out front. Pushes them out of play. They have to let her go. She's got 13 seconds to come on around. She's looking a little tired. I understand.
It's a lot, and they've already jammed a ton during this bout. Bug's still kind of fighting back there, but it looks like they're going to join defensive efforts, and we run out of time.
That was 5 more points out there for CBD. Score is now 124-27. Coming into Jam 21, it looks like we got Sick back out there for white and Dr. Cyanide out there for black.
Smaller pack, but even.
Yeah, we've got 2 blockers down on both sides.
Dr. Cyanide making it out first, making them the lead jammer, while Sick is fighting against those 2 CBD blockers in the back towards a high there.
Sam is doing excellent defense for
Yes.
CBD, holding Sick in. Cannot escape. Meanwhile, Dr. Cyanide's coming around trying to get that last point of Sick and then calls it. That was 5 points for black. Looks like we have Hannah Schmash-Tana out there for the first time on the jammer line for CBD, trying to get their way out and gets lead.
And for UINTA, we've got Hell's Bell towards the back of the pack there as Hannah's coming around to score some points.
Hannah coming around.
CBD defense is
Gets
doing a
knocked
really
off.
good job at keeping back Hell's Bell there. Hannah's also meeting some opposition by UINTA towards the front of the pack here, making it difficult for them to get back out.
Yeah, I was going to say UINTA's got some nice defense there in
Yes.
that 3-wall, holding back Hannah Schmash-Tana. Still 10 seconds left in this jam. Plenty of time to try to break through.
Really tight pack. And Hannah calls it off.
I see no jammers out there. So this is
Ooh, a
interesting.
jammerless jam? That's fun.
How does that work? Oh, looks like we got Grimace coming to the jammer line for CBD. And he's taking that low. I hear lots of cheering.
A lot of love here,
Wow,
yes.
Grimace. People love you. Let's go 3-4. All right. He's asking for everybody to please calm down. If everyone could please be quiet. No, I'm just kidding. 3 cheers for Grimace. Except we'll have to hold it. Okay. Official timeout. We got an OTO, so we're going to wait.
So we'll take a timeout, and then y'all can resume cheering when Grimace makes it back onto the track. We got a little bit of a shout out for Grimace on Twitch as well. We've got Lil Bis. Say it, Allie.
Obscure.
There we go. The once in a blue moon Grimace Jam with some hands. Woo!
Yeah, Grimace, not only are you popular here in person, but you are blowing up on Twitch, so thank you.
You're trending. Also, we got a Let's Go UINTA. We also got some shout outs for Rosie and Belle. So we got some love happening on the Twitch channel. Thank you, Twitchers, for watching.
All right, here we go. Wait, is this a power or is Grimace just taking his time? No. No, it's a power.
Power jam?
All right, so power jam for UINTA.
And Reverend Paynard is going to go ahead and take care of that. Let's see what happens. Going towards the high there, meeting up with a CBD blocker, doing a really nice job holding them back.
Yeah, Reverend Paynard is trying to make their way out and does just before turn 3. We've got UINTA holding a CBD player in the back, except they skate on by.
CBD is trying to come up with some moves here, some strategy, blocking, keeping the Reverend back.
That's
Reverend goes
Razor
back
Cat
up
bumping him off to the infield. While
very
CBD is trying to
successfully
hold him.
slowing them down, yeah. And that's really what it's about. I mean, I talk about this a lot, but you gotta keep it, keep them slow.
It's pretty effective what CBD is doing to hold him back there. Looking for some white offensive moves to get him out, and bumped into the infield one more time. And that's the jam. Okay, here we go, guys. Where's the 3 cheers for Grimace?
There we go, Grimace. Grimace for CBD. And of course, Bugs. Bugs for UINTA.
We love Bugs, honestly. They're so great. You just say Bugs and they start dancing. So, yes.
I don't know, Grimace. Grimace, do you got to shake something there, Grimace?
Grimace, this is exactly what you wanted, huh? A power O.
A power.
A full minute of Grimace jamming. Let's go. Pushing him right over. UINTA's trying to hold Grimace in and is being successful so far. We got a tumble right in turn 1.
Just a pile of players there as Grimace is trying to get out, get some points going along the high there. Looks like they made
Grimace
it out.
just stares at a UINTA skater as he goes by, making his way around the track. We got a little more than 30 seconds here left for Grimace to score some points for CBD.
UINTA doing their best to hold him back, but it's just not happening.
Stays on. We got 20 more seconds for Grimace to try to score a few more points. At this point, UINTA wants to do all they can not to have their points scored on them. We got a couple CBD blockers holding 626 on UINTA as Grimace comes on by to the high, trying to get out. It's getting
it looks
held
like
by
Bip is taking on Grimace. Bip from UINTA. Look at that.
Nicely done, Grimace. That's 10 points for CBD. Looks like we got Astro Thought out there for UINTA. That's number 420.
And Dr. Cyanide for CBD.
We've got about 17 seconds left of this
oh my
game.
Gosh,
so let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, is this going to be the last jam already?
Possibly. This is a fast game. I agree. All right.
Dr. Cyanide wasting 0 time getting out of that pack. Look at that.
I equate Astro Thought to a linebacker. They are hard to stop. Oh, but they got pushed down. Dr. Cyanide's coming around for CBD to try to score some last few points of this game.
Dr.
UINTA's
Cyanide's
holding
meeting a
them
little bit of
back.
opposition there, but managed to squeak by, only to meet up with Taco and Sick again.
Look at the power on Astro. I love it. Knocked to the infield. Actually, quite a few people are knocked to the infield, so I'm not sure where Astro needs to get back on, but Dr. Cyanide's coming around and keeps going. 16 seconds left on this clock.
Looks like Astro might be joining defensive forces here as Dr. Cyanide's working their way around. Gets bumped down on the track, and jam clock wears out.
All right, I think that might have been the last jam of this game. Let's see if there are any penalties. Sounds like CBD was able to rack up 14 points at the end there with a score of 157 to 32. Patiently waiting for the official call.
I know, right? Little chit chat, little discussion. Make sure all the T's are crossed, I's are dotted. And it goes to CBD.
Great game, guys. Thank you all for cheering and watching. We're going to take a break before we get to the last game of the tournament today. Bout number 18 is coming up. That's Role Models versus Homies. Stick around.